Joy Gardner here, independent sales consultant.
Next up is dusting, our favorite, I'm sure. But do you realize how much dead skin is floating around your house that you push around with just your average cloth, where our Norwex cloths actually come and remove all the dust from a surface? The best thing when using our dusting mitts is to rub them together, again, to create that static charge. These come in blue or green, and you can just dust as you go and pick up. You can dust around items, and I especially love these for when we're dusting frames, because you can get down in the crevices of all the cracks of your frames and dust everything off. We also have a kid dusting mitt, which is great for little kids when they want to help along, and for women that have really small hands. The other dusting item that we have is our EnviroWand. This is how the EnviroWand comes. It does great for reaching high places in the ceiling, and it also does wonderful when you're wanting to dust your baseboards. The great thing about our EnviroWand is not only is it two-sided, but it actually comes apart and attaches to our mop handle. And this evening we're going to check out how much dust, which I'm sure is just disgusting, above my stand here. And the great thing about it is it just pops right onto the mop handle, and you can adjust it again as much height as you want. And then I'm just going to take this and fold it over. This does really well if you're going to clean fans, because this would go right up and down the fans. But this evening I'm just going to dust the top of my stand, and we're just going to start at one side and come along and see how much dust and dirt we can collect up here. Now, when you're finished with this, and we'll just have to zoom in to see if we can get any, is there any dust? The best thing is, when you're finished, is this actually comes right off, and you can take it outside and just shake it off. Or if you're like me and have a lot more dust and just want to keep going, the rubber brush works great, which we're going to talk about in the mop later, just to rub it out like this outside like you would normally. The same thing with the dusting mitts. You can take them outside and shake them out, or you can use our amazing rubber brush. And I know I talk about my favorite product later, but this does great for getting cat hair off the furniture or dog hair. It does great in the car. It does great cleaning up spots on your carpet. The rubber brush is a great thing at helping pick up dust other than our cleaning products. For more extensive dusting, since we all love just to dust, this mitt also does great for the trimming and the edgings of your doors and cabinets. You can also do a tip on the edge of your EnviroWand to get the tops of your closets and above all your doors. And also, when you have blinds, this mitt does great. You can either just wipe them down like this when it's closed and then open up to polish. You can also use the EnviroWand to wipe down as well. And again, these have not been touched in a long time, so there's a lot of dust on there. You can probably see marks of where I'm going and stopping. But once I would be all done just getting the worst off with this, then I would open it up and polish in between each blind. And that was just with our EnviroWand and dusting mitt. Hey, next up is one of my favorite products, the mop. Not only is the handle adjustable for how short or tall that you may be, you adjust it between your nose and your chin. I said that backwards, your nose and your chin, for the proper height when mopping your floor, and tighten down. Yellow, as you can see what's on there now, is for dry dusting, which is what we're going to start off with doing now. They say to do it in a figure 8 so that you can collect all the dust particles as you go. And the best thing is, I also like to bring it up on my trim so I can clean my trim of my kitchen floor. And another trick that I just learned is by picking up the piece like this and moving the head to this side, this actually allows you to extend a piece, which does great at getting underneath your stove, underneath your fridge, and all the other nasty places that dust and special things can collect. Oh look, I got some candy here. What do we got? Smarties, M&Ms, anybody? All right, so next what we're gonna do is show you how to clean the mop head. This is one of my favorite tools that we use. This is the rubber brush that we offer here. And I'm just going to lift this up to show you how dirty the head is. And as you can tell how much dust and dirt is on the head, I'm going to take the rubber brush and I'm going to take it over to the trash can and clean it out, simply just by rubbing the brush like this. Now, one of the best things about this rubber brush is that it can also be used in your car to clean your floor mats, and it can also be used on your couches. Now I'm going to show you the difference between our two wet mops. This is our tile mop that does not have the back lock in it, and this is our wet mop that offers the back lock in for washing your floor. Again, you don't need a bucket. You get it wet, you put it on, wring out as much water as possible, and away you go with mopping. In the same way that it picked up the chicken on your countertops is the same way that it's picking up all the bacteria and the germs and everything that's left on your floor. if you get to a tough spot, all you have to do is take your foot and scrub along. Thanks, Link, for helping out. Not only do we have an awesome mop that I love to use, but come on out, Link. What do you got? We've got a kids mop. And not only do kids love mopping, they like to keep your house clean too without using chemicals.